Hey class, it's that time again. I've got a new tutorial for you. Today, I want to focus on creating a little button system, like a menu for our games in Scratch. This can be used in any kind of project. I really wanted to focus in on sending and receiving messages because I think it's a great way to update your skills and get better at this thing called Scratch. So to get this going, I've got a few things in my backpack. If you've never used the backpack before, you can ask me in class or look it up on your own if you're not one of my students. What I did was I followed the tutorials for the chase game and the clicker game. And when I was done, I put those sprites from those games into my backpack, and I'm just going to drag them out into this project so that I can have two different games to choose from while I set this system up. Let's get started. So I come over here to my backpack, I click and I drag this octopus over here, and I'm going to do the same thing with the star and with the balloon. Okay, so don't worry if you haven't done them, you can pause and catch up here. So now that you've got all of your assets too, let's take a look at what they have. So we have the balloon. I'm going to get rid of that number 1. Just seems unnecessary. And so I've got a little bit of some small scripts on it. The star, I can get rid of that. I don't need that. And the octopus. You can see these are very simple. The only thing different is that I didn't name them score. I said chase score for the chase game, and on the balloon I said I would call it pop score. Okay, so if we look at my variables, those are the two variables I have, chase score and pop score. Let me delete that. So here we go. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to add a couple of buttons. So I'm going to come down here to choose a sprite, and I'll find button 3, button 2, button 1, doesn't matter. I'll take button 3 this time, and I'll put it over here, and I'm going to go to costumes. See, it's got a blue one. Okay, great. So let me duplicate this, and I will get rid of the gray one, and I'll get rid of the blue one because I don't need the other colors, and this just helps me keep them visually separate. So it doesn't matter where these things are. I'm just going to move them up here. So button 3, what that's going to do is it's going to start our chase game, and button 2 will start our pop game. So let's rename these to start chase and button 2 start pop. Okay, let's go to start chase and events. When clicked, show. I'm going to go ahead and drag out a hide because you always need a hide and a show together. Basically, always. So when the green flag is clicked, we want this to show up. Alright, and then when this is clicked, we want to start our chase game, which means these two will show up at that point. So let's go ahead and make some changes to our octopus and our star. And the first thing I'm going to do is get a hide out here, and I'm going to drop it there, and I'm going to disconnect that and come over to my events, and instead of when the green flag is pressed, I'll say when I receive a message, I'll make a new message, and I'll say start chase game. Okay, great. So when I receive start chase game, then I'm going to need to show, because we want to see our octopus, and we need to be able to play the game. So there we go. Now for the star, we'll do the same thing. We're going to disconnect this. We'll bring hide under the green flag, and we'll put show above forever and events when I receive start chase game. Okay, so let's back that up. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so one more time. Split these apart. hide here, show there, and events, when I receive, start chase game. Okay, so let's go over to the button. And now, let's see, when this sprite is clicked, that's when I want to start my game. I'm going to tell it to hide, and I'm going to broadcast the message, start chase game. Oh, does that make sense? So when I click this, I broadcast this message, and this message goes to all of my sprites. And these sprites, they show up when they get start chase game. All right, great. Now, let's do the same thing to the pop button. Green flag, show, get a hide, and we'll say when this sprite is clicked, we want to hide, and then we want to broadcast a message, a new message, start pop game. Okay, so now when the green flag is clicked, we're going to show this button. Then when we click that button, we'll hide and we'll say broadcast pop game. We'll go to our balloon. These things both have when the green flag is pressed. So let's see, we will, oh, that's incorrect. That should be when the sprite is clicked. Yeah, ooh, I made a mistake. All right, so anyway, let's disconnect this. Get our show and hide. We want to show when we receive, start pop game, and we want to hide when the green flag is clicked. So when the green flag is clicked, our balloon hides. When we receive start pop game, then we show, we set our score, we do the game thing with the rest of this. All right. Now, let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Just double checking here. All right, let's see what happens. Okay. All right. So, partly there. So now, okay. So let's turn those on. I'm just going to move that over here like so. Okay, so what's happening now is that when I start, I'm getting rid of everything except that. All right, so let's go over here to this. When I receive, let's see, broadcast, when the sprite is clicked, hide. So now, to make the blue button go away, I need to say, when I receive, start chase game, because it's the other game, we want to hide. And I'll just take this, and I'll drag it on top of start chase, click on start chase, and say, when I receive start pop game, hide. Okay? So now, let's save. Boom. Okay. Looks good. Okay. That looks great. Okay, so we're getting scores on both of them. Okay. It really is that simple. Just setting up so that when you click a sprite or you do something in our events, then we can broadcast a message, and then we can respond to that message with when I receive these things. So the only thing that I'd like to do to this is maybe show you how I send people back to the main menu. All right, so to do that, we're going to keep it super simple. We're going to use when the space key is pressed, or when a key is pressed, I'm going to broadcast a new message, and that new message is going to be return to main menu. say OK. So when I press this, boom, now I want all of my sprites, all of my game sprites to hide and my buttons to come back. So let's see. So I've put this code on the backdrop in case you didn't notice, and I'm just doing it there to keep it clean. You could really put this code anywhere. And if you want to do it with 2 buttons instead, that's a little more complicated, but that's very doable as well. Anyway, now we're pressing space to return to the main menu, and notice it can be any number key or letter key or the space key for this. So now I want to go over to all of my sprites and tell them what to do when they get returned to main menu. So when I receive return to main menu, I'm going to hide. So that's for the octopus. I'm going to do the same thing for the star, and I'm going to do it for the balloon. And I'm going to drop this on to start chase, but I'm going to change it, duplicate that show, and drop it there. And then I'll take that, and I'll drop it on my start pop. So let's see if I did this correctly. We'll press save, and so there's our 2 buttons. Okay. Alright. Oops. Shouldn't have done it that way. And space. Space. Okay. So there we have it. There's your menu system working, and I've realized these games are super simple. They don't have a lot to them. There's a lot we can do to make the games better, but there's your working button menu system. Alright, great. I hope you liked it. Let me know if you needed some help.